Make the best theater-style popcorn in 3 minutes with the Whirley popcorn popper.
Now, one year for Christmas, my husband decided what I really wanted for Christmas was this Whirly popcorn popper. Now, I promise you, a popcorn popper had never, ever crossed my mind. But it did turn out to be the perfect gift. Now, this is, if you're used to microwave popcorn, forget it. This is more going to be like the theater type popcorn. Now, this has this patented device here. You turn it, and this is what keeps the popcorn kernels moving so that they don't burn and they all get evenly coated. And this is a really thin metal. It conducts heat really well. And so I'm going to start off with 2 tablespoons of cooking oil. Now, you do not want to use butter. I use coconut oil, but you could use peanut oil, but something that will really take a high heat. So I'm going to go with 2 tablespoons. Kind of cool in here, so my coconut oil has kind of solidified. And it's really important also, if you're using an electric stove or electric hot plate, that you preheat. You start preheating your burner before you ever get started. Now, at my stove at the house, I use about a medium high, which is about an 8. But I know on this hot plate, this doesn't get quite as hot, so I've got it on high heat. Now, at this point is when you would add your salt, which we use a tablespoon of salt. This can be sea salt, kosher salt, Himalayan salt, whatever you think. But if you wanted to season your popcorn, you could use a tablespoon or maybe a tablespoon and a half of your favorite seasonings, like we like Kent Rollins, or maybe slap your mama's. If you've ever had that on French fries, you can just imagine how good this would be on popcorn. Okay, and then it's just a matter of half a cup of popcorn. Now you notice I didn't preheat my oil or anything. I've got my burner preheated. Okay, so I'm just going to put this on there. How that clamps on there. Put it on there and start turning. Now it doesn't matter how fast you turn, it's just a matter that you turn during the entire process.
Now, it's kind of hard to talk over the cranking of the popcorn, but you want to continue to crank this. The popcorn will start popping. Now, when the popping corn only pops occasionally and the crank becomes difficult to turn, remove it from the heat, open the lid flap, and pour the popcorn into a serving bowl. Let stand 1 minute before adding butter. Now, we do not add butter to ours. Now, the instructions with the Whirly Pop says not to add your salt or seasonings until after the popcorn is popped. Now, the first time I used mine, I just read the instructions wrong and added the salt at the beginning. But I loved the way all the popcorn was salted and just continued to do so. Now, I did not add the salt first in this video because I plan on making some peanut butter chocolate popcorn, which will be in the next video. Okay, now you need to be aware of these vent hoses that are all around the lid, which are there to maximize crispiness. But be aware of these so as not to burn yourself from the steam while cooking. Now, if you use your popper at least once a week, just wipe your popper out with the paper towel. Otherwise, wash with warm soap and water. Now, if you love the Reese's peanut butter cups, you are going to love this recipe for the peanut butter chocolate popcorn. So be sure and subscribe so you do not miss this recipe.